Welcome, everyone, once again to the MMOs.com podcast. We are now on episode 6, and it's been a busy week, both in IRL and in the gaming world. But first, an introduction. Go.
This is Omer.
And Sean?
And Altai.
Whoa, Shirley didn't say anything yet.
And I'm sure earlier.
Yeah,
Alright.
she still exists.
Well, I just remember, I never really
I'm
said
still
who I was,
here.
did I?
You didn't.
No,
Alright.
let's introduce everybody.
Alright,
Say
let's move
anything.
on.
Way to go, noob.
So, this has been a busy week for, I think, a lot of us in here. For example, my brother and I are now in New Jersey visiting family.
Yep.
And that's why our audio sounds a little different. Like, I'm using a $5 plug-in mic.
Boom, baby.
So what have you guys been up to?
What, us?
Yeah, like IRL.
I was on vacation.
Yeah. This guy.
Yeah, I was.
For like a week or something,
You
right?
missed the
Yeah.
Sunday Funday and the podcast.
Yeah.
You're fired.
They promised me free Wi-Fi. They meant the Xfinity Wi-Fi hotspot.
Which costs
So
money.
it wasn't happening. So
What
I'm
is
currently...
that? It just cost money?
No, it's a
Xfinity?
hotspot. Hotspots are free.
Oh,
It's
just really
free.
slow?
I mean, I didn't try. I'm not going on public. It's like...
Oh,
don't
is
do that.
this a security thing?
Mm,
Oh my god.
Well, it's slow, too.
Oh,
Come on.
okay.
It's be easy.
Yeah, they're gonna hack your, they're gonna
He
hack
doesn't
your...
want to support the buffer, alright? He's gonna
Oh,
watch
okay.
it with no
No,
buffer.
I watch high quality. I'm a classy guy, alright? It's not... I want Lemon Party all day. For you, those of you kids.
Let's get to the
Okay.
good boys. Let's get to the good stuff.
Alright, fine. Back to the news. So what's the big news story this week?
There's actually a whole lot of news stories this week. We got E3 going on, so a lot of console stuff and a lot of non-MMO stuff. But there's still some MMO stuff. The new Star Wars Old Republic expansion was announced.
Oh, yeah. They're raising their cap to 65, and they're doing what WoW did, right? You can start at level 60?
That's cool. I mean, it's not just WoW that did that either, because EverQuest did that as well.
Oh,
You know?
that's true.
I think actually EverQuest probably did it before WoW, well before WoW. I think EverQuest was the first game to let you do that. Or was it Dark Age of Camelot maybe? With its slash level, remember?
Oh, but it was only to like level 10 or something? Or
Like level 20, I think. Yeah.
Alright. Well, anyway. Star Wars Old Republic. New expansion.
Yeah, that trailer makes the game look really good.
Yeah, that
They-
real
I can
trailer,
tell that-
guys.
They still have money to render high quality trailers, so I guess we can expect something.
There is no gameplay obvious in the trailer. It's a cinematic trailer. It does look really cool though, but I mean it's just basically a Star Wars cinematic trailer. This could be for like the movies. It could be for like a console game. There's
I
no.
wish it was a movie. That would be cool.
No, the movies are coming out soon. The new
Yeah,
ones.
let's not go there.
Whoa, you're not a fan? It looked cool, the trailer.
I don't have faith.
So long as they don't bring back Jar Jar Binks. All right.
Don't bring back Jar Jar Binks. Don't make him a senator.
He was like.
Don't do some dumb, like treason, Senate garbage. I just want Star Wars. I don't
Yeah.
want politics in my Star Wars.
But some space politics is kind of cool, but not like Jar Jar Binks senator politics. Right?
No.
Wait, did you say Jar Jar Binks centered politics?
Senator politics.
Senator.
Senator.
He's in the Galactic Senate or whatnot.
He screwed up
What the-
everything.
Why would he be on? I don't understand.
Lucas
This
is
doesn't make
crazy.
Follow
sense.
the lore, he's actually the smartest of his kind.
Doesn't say much.
It doesn't matter.
Any like actual Star Wars fan absolutely hated Jar Jar Binks. Like
Yes.
they just brought him in like we're family friendly. We got a silly character.
I don't know, I didn't really care until
Well,
after
it's
the hype,
Ewoks
after the
episode.
nonsense.
It bothered me every time.
Anyway,
every time he spoke,
Alright,
I want to choke myself.
transition us out.
All right. Besides the Star Wars expansion, which is definitely big news because it is the game is free to play now too. There's no more like mandatory subscription. We have a lot of other little things going on. One, we'll go on a little bit of negative note. This is not really E3 related, but EverQuest 2 is actually having server merges the next few months.
Okay.
Oh.
EverQuest 2?
Oh, alright. Well, I mean, it's an old game. I'm surprised there's still plural
Yeah.
servers.
I'm surprised there are still servers to merge.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with the game. It's just that it's been around for a while now already. And EQ Next is still coming out, so that's going to kind of replace EverQuest 2.
You know what I found weird?
Hmm.
The EverQuest landmarks, it just became landmarks. They got rid of the EverQuest
Yep.
name from it.
Yeah, it's like trying to make like a standalone thing now.
Yeah. Don't know how that relates, but that's what happened.
Yeah. So those server merges will happen in the next few months. It's luckily it doesn't have the same problems that like a lot of other MMORPGs will have with like player housing, which will screw things up. So you're okay on that front.
How many servers does the EverQuest 2 have?
I don't know, but
Let's see. Here.
Don't know.
1, 2, 3, 6,
It's about to have a lot less.
7,
yeah, it's
8.
about that less.
All right.
You know
all
what's
right,
crazy
whatever.
though is is the original EverQuest actually had to add more servers.
Yeah, that's still going
That's
strong.
impressive. The first, yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's kind of crazy that EverQuest 2 is losing servers while EverQuest 1 is gaining servers, even though it's far older.
Yeah,
Right?
the progression server we talked about a few weeks ago for EverQuest 1, they actually had to like add additional ones because they're so popular.
That's cool though.
Yeah.
I mean, there's without a doubt when EverQuest next comes out, I think EverQuest 2 will get killed, and EverQuest 1 will still survive because it's still the first one, and a lot of old school fans still play
So
it.
it's kind of like that Source effect where like CS:GO was 8 into Source before 1.6.
Yeah, that's why 1.6 is still played. It's one of the most popular games on Steam still, despite being even older.
Nostalgia is a powerful spice.
Yeah.
That it is.
Here's a really cool thing I just found: the Humble Bundle this week. It's E3
Oh, yeah.
themed, and it's got WildStar in it.
Oh boy, last
Yeah.
ditch effort to milk you.
Yeah,
Like
it's going free to play. It's going free to play, right?
Yeah.
So they're just throwing it in there for $1.
That's not milking very much, though.
Yeah. It
It's
was
actually a
like,
cool bundle. I'm gonna buy this one. It's got World of Warships too.
Yeah, beta key.
Yeah, it used to
Beta,
require
yeah.
a beta key. Like it was hard to get. Now it's
No, it gives you a closed beta key.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like for $1, you get all these games plus that beta key.
that's cool.
And
Also,
Twitch 30-day subscription. Yeah.
ooh, baby. Well, with the WildStar, you do get that free 30 days paid game time. You know,
Oh.
for $1, it's actually really. If you know, you might as well get started early if you want, because you get the full experience with that with the game purchase.
Mhm.
I guess.
Plus, you can pick up on all of those bonuses before
Yeah.
the free to play launches.
It'll be a little head start for a lot of people that didn't want to buy the game before.
Yeah.
Now here's the question: is it worth paying more than $1 for this bundle? Thoughts?
I thought, how much did you pay to get everything?
Everything is $6 about.
What do you get for the $6?
You get
It is.
Payday
It's
2.
80.
That's not bad. Payday is a pretty legit game.
Yeah, that's true. I think I
We
paid like
played the
$30
first
for
one.
that.
Yeah, we all bought it and played it.
Yeah. Now it's $6.
Psychonauts.
Psychonauts is cool, but that's in the $1 bundle.
Guys, let's be real with the Steam sales. It's like one of those gotta catch 'em all kind of things. You just buy all these games for $1 that you're never gonna play, but you want to have a huge Steam list. You know, like all these games I could play.
Yo,
That's
Yeah, I did
true.
Let's be real. Everybody does it,
Definitely.
and the Humble Bundle just enables that, and the Steam sales enable that.
Yo, I think we should play either WildStar or World of Warships next Sunday Funday.
Well, we have Chivalry on the back burner too. We gotta play
Oh,
that.
okay.
The game is fun.
We could play Payday if you guys said you guys all have Payday. I have it too.
That's
Ooh.
also on. That's also on the running.
I do not have payday. I'd have to pay. I'll pick up the bundle though.
All right, fair enough.
Well,
Well,
I can
we'll
add
figure
to
one
my
of these
list.
games. We'll figure one of them out.
Let's move along. Also on the Steam sale news, H1Z1 guys is 25% off. You know, a free to play
Oh.
game. A supposed free to play game is going to be 25% off.
No. It's early access, guys. Come on. That's
Early
why.
access.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's get yourself together, all right?
It just seems like so sketchy to like put a game that was like, all right, this is like $20 for the beta testers, you know, however much it was, just to test it out, and then putting it on sale. Like, this is weird.
Yeah, it's gonna
That is
it's
pretty
gonna
weird.
be made just like StarCraft Ghost was made. It's gonna get made. Just give them your money so that they can pay, so that Sony can pay its employees to make this game because they're struggling.
Well, I mean, on that note too, guys, some big E3 news. Now, again, not really related to MMOs, but crowdfunding related. Shenmue 3 was finally announced.
Oh wow.
It's
It's an RPG series, right? Like,
yeah, it's super old. It's
Yeah.
it's interesting they finally got around to making it, and it's
Is it-
because of Kickstarter.
Wow. Was that a
That's
Dreamcast
cool.
game?
I think so.
That's what I remember.
Sega
from it,
game.
Yeah.
It's still being published by Sega, but I mean, it is developed by a relatively indie studio now. The guy who made the other two games has his own studio, and he's developing it that way now.
Hmm.
Yeah. So they actually posted the Kickstarter, and it got funded so quickly. They raised like over 2.5 million already, and they're going to keep
We're at
raising more.
2.6. 31 days to go. They're
Yeah,
at
they just
2.6.
posted it. And this, I think, is a really cool, effective Kickstarter. I think we're going to see a lot of like sequels to games that we otherwise would not have seen because of
That's a good
Kickstarter.
point.
Whatever
Me-
happened to that Mega Man guy? I thought he was like went to Kickstarter for some new Mega Man game.
Oh, that's coming out. Mighty number
Yeah.
9.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's coming out soon. And there's a lot of controversy around that game
Uh-oh.
a while ago, but
Controversy.
it's
drama.
past due. It's past due. But yeah, Mighty
Alright.
number 9 comes out September 15th.
All right, good. I've been waiting for that one. All right, go
Me
on.
too.
About this Shenmue?
It just, I think Kickstarter's gonna be awesome for making a lot of these like older games remade, new sequels and stuff. It'll breathe life into a lot of these games because, especially older games that like a lot of people like back then are older now and they have jobs and they have money, so they're gonna support the games they want to play, which is why Shenmue got so much money so quickly. a lot of people that played Shenmue are like adults now, and they got money to spend.
Yeah,
That's true.
I mean, that should be a
It's
big.
pretty smart.
Yeah, welcome back after your mic died. Or your.
Thank you. Yeah, it
You read that?
did die.
Also, a little bit more on the JRPG front before we transition to some more MMO stuff. It is E3 because we got to mention some JRPG stuff. Star Ocean is a new Star Ocean games coming out for PS4.
Oh wow! So
Oh.
you're excited. You love that
Nice.
series.
Yeah, Sean and I were just
Till
talking
the
about.
end of time.
We were just talking about till the end of time earlier. It's just
Great game.
you saw me.
I
You
didn't
saw
get
me
into
play
it.
it, huh?
Yeah, I wasn't into it too much.
Yo, it's amazing. Solid
It's
game.
called Integrity and Faithlessness.
Yep. It's a really weird name.
Stop
Nice.
eeny meeny miying random English words in your titles.
Right? Integrity and
Pick-
faithlessness.
Pixely them. Just give it a number and call
Right.
it a day.
Okay, guys, podcast challenge right here. Let's think of a better
Alright.
name for it, okay?
For the new
Star Ocean 6.
Oh,
Okay, that's
actually
already
not bad.
better. But if we,
I would
we
have
had
a
a
space name like Supernova or something.
Star Ocean Equinox. Shoot, got anything for us?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say. How about did you guys talk about the Tails game while my headphones were dead?
Oh no, not
Oh
yet.
no, that.
Okay, so something really really awesome. We actually did a news on it, even though it's not an MMO. But the new Tales of Zestiria game is going to be launched onto Steam with cooperative multiplayer, online
Ooh.
multiplayer.
On PC, yeah, that's insane. I'm
On
really
PC.
excited for that.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
That is
Yes.
amazing.
We've
Yeah,
played so many of the Tales games, always on the console. But like now, we're not gonna have to buy it on the console. We can just finally get it on Steam.
That's my premier JRPG series right now. Beat Final Fantasy and everything. Tales of.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shots
And
fired.
get this news. It's releasing on PC only a couple days after the console releases for the international version.
That's awesome. Because usually you make you wait like 5 years, for like.
Yup.
Exactly. So it is doing like a side by side release, and yeah, you can already check out the Steam page. It's already up.
That's awesome. And October 20th is the release date, so that's pretty legit.
October. Oh wow, that's pretty soon.
26th,
Yeah.
I believe. I think it's 26th or
No,
24th.
Yeah.
the 20th.
Let me check.
20th.
for the-
According to that MMOs.com news article, which I know is written by
Yes.
the
Yeah, it's
premier
right,
news
it's
editor.
right.
Okay.
I'm 100% sure it's right.
Questioning your own reporting, Shu.
I guess Bandai is finally recognizing the PC market. So
That's-
hopefully
Yeah,
we see
yeah.
some more games coming out on Steam.
You know what always maybe that struck me as weird? When this game was first announced, that it was being announced for PS3 still, even though like the PS4 has been out for
Yeah.
a while.
Mhm.
I feel like a lot of the Japanese studios are kind of slow with the transition to the new generation.
Yeah.
So that's why I was really surprised to see them making it for PC. Considering how backwards they were with even just on consoles.
Weren't
I mean, that's
PlayStation
like-
2 games made for years after
Yeah.
PS3 came
that's
out?
true.
It's the #1 system.
Alright, another back to Star Wars for a second, all right, guys. There's one thing I thought was pretty funny about the game. The devs said they wanted to actually break that trope of having like these ambitious, epic-looking cutscenes and focus on gameplay. A lot of these JRPGs are about presentation and these really over-the-top cutscenes, and that reminds me of the Xenosaga, which I looked it up earlier. I think the first Xenosaga game had like 8 hours of cutscenes, like legit 8 hours of cutscenes. It's amazing. It's so weird.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like regular 30-minute cutscenes, like 50-minute cutscenes are norm. You're like once in a while you drop the controller, you get some popcorn, you watch like a mini series over here, you watch some HBO.
I remember reading that so much of the content on the discs for Final Fantasy VII were like the cutscenes.
Yeah.
And that's why you needed 3 or 4 discs or whatever.
All right, let's throw some actual MMO related news or some free to play related news, and then we'll go back to some E3 stuff because E3 is still kind of a big deal.
Mhm.
Anybody got anything?
I got something. All right, Dota 2. So there was a few things here. First, they announced finally that they're doing this whole Source 2 engine revamp thing.
Mhm.
So the interface is going to look sleeker. It's going to be able to run on lower end computers, which is weird because the way Steam worked now, or how Source worked, is you could only address so much memory and so many cores on your CPU. So a lot of people lagged in the Source games. So now with the new engine, that won't happen. So that'll open it, I think, to a lot of people, especially in those developing countries.
Mhm.
Dota 2 makes them lag, so that's good.
That's good. Even I lag on Dota 2 sometimes when you first launch the game. It's just weird.
Yeah, so that's some old engine problems.
So like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, you say all this stuff about Dota 2 is like getting revamped. I'm not gonna lie. I'm more excited about the Rick and Morty mod. I'm sorry.
that. Well, that was the
I will
next big
take-
piece of news.
I will take that over the
Yeah.
revamp any day.
If I had to pick one or the other, the Rick and Morty announcer pack is gonna get the win on that one.
So about the announcer
Pretty
thing,
fun.
that's kind of like Han, where the people can make custom like voice announcers and then sell them actually in this store. So League doesn't have anything like that, do they?
No,
No.
League doesn't have replays yet. You want them to add like custom announcer packs? Come
Yeah,
on.
So in Dota, you can basically have it right now. Like, so the default announcer is replaced by like that lady from Portal or the Stanley Parable guy,
GLaDOS.
the British guy, things like that. And so it's pretty cool. They're adding like Rick and Morty, which is not a video game, but I bet a lot of people who play video games obviously
Yeah,
watch that
it's
show.
awesome.
Yeah.
One of the best animated shows.
I might even play Dota 2 just for the Rick and Morty soundtrack.
Me too, actually.
Guys, when it comes out, let's all play. We'll play.
Yeah,
We'll,
I mean,
we'll
I'll
play
definitely link to
together.
that in
I'm
the
so
in the notes so you guys can listen to the whole thing.
But guys,
I
Sins of a
don't-
Dark Age will have custom voices before League does, all right? Because it's got the replays already.
I don't get it though. Like, why are they so behind? Like,
It makes no kind of sense. Like
it makes they have such a huge company now, you know.
it's mind blowing that there's still number. I mean, I like League of Legends. I still play League of Legends. But how can they be so backwards when it comes to adding like simple things to make the game much better? Like,
Mhm.
there's no replays. That's so stupid. They should have had this since day one.
I mean, it's even Han had it before. you
Yeah,
know?
Warcraft 3 had it.
It's just an engine thing. I don't think you can add it after the fact. Honestly.
I think when you have like when you have a company that makes $1 billion a year, that makes more than World of Warcraft and Hearthstone combined, and like more than Dota, Hearthstone, and like all these games combined, and they can't have it. No, there's no excuse.
Well, Dota you can actually watch a game live, like without launching the client, just inside the Steam overlay.
Yep, I saw that. I watched
Yeah.
other games like that.
So that's pretty cool. Yeah, my brother was actually spectating me that way.
And
And custom games. Did you guys hear about this?
Hmm.
So
No.
the new Dota engine, there's gonna be basically like a map maker, kind of like Board 3. So you can make like tower
Mhm.
defense and madnesses, just using the assets from the game.
Ooh, it's
Yeah.
pretty neat.
I like a lot of the ease, the quality of life changes that Dota 2 is doing. Did you guys see the party merger? I mean, like, how many times would that have been useful when we're playing MOBAs, right?
Yes.
What is that? What,
So it's
can
like
you describe that? I didn't read it.
So the party, they're adding a party merging system, or like if, say, it was like, you have two friends with you, and it's just like me and Omer.
Mhm.
Rather than being like, oh, you guys all leave your party and then I'll invite all of you
Oh,
guys,
I
you can just
see.
merge the party together.
It's a
Wait.
simple
Like,
thing, but it helps.
it's-
So is it like
Exactly.
this? Like, let's say you accept a party request and you got 2, and they have 3. Will it automatically like merge it? Is that what you mean?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
You can
okay.
you can choose to. There's an option to merge the
Nice.
party, which is like Omer said, it's such a small thing,
Yep.
but it's like adds so much to like the experience of like, especially like a new player, right? Like you don't have time. I mean, go watch the Sunday Fun Day if you want to see some. I ain't got no
Frustration.
time for
Some
that.
menu
you know?
struggle.
Some menus struggle.
Well, actually, all right. Here's a question for you guys on the podcast. Have you ever done this in a MOBA or other game? You're in a party for like 10 minutes, and it's not filling up, right? And then a different group of friends invites you to their party, and you abandon.
You book it.
You book it and you go with the other guys. Have you guys done that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I've done that a lot.
Cheese it.
Cheese.
Of course. And if you're on Skype with them, you just like.
I gotta go.
Yeah, and you don't say anything because they're gonna feel bad that you ditch them.
Yeah.
I will say that I have not done that.
Really?
Wow. Shu, the
'Cause
honorable,
I'm a good girl.
the honorable person.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're about to start,
I
I
feel
won't.
too bad.
I mean, come on. It happens sometimes. Like, imagine you spending 10 minutes finding a 5th, right? And it's just not happening. You know? And then the other group is just ready to go.
I still feel too bad to do
All right,
that.
all right,
Wow. All right, respecting your party members. I like it.
fair enough.
Yeah.
I book it.
Moving on, we got some actual MMORPG news this time, not just MOBA or E3 stuff.
What do you got?
Cabal 2 Open Beta is actually finally announced. It's July 2nd.
Oh, that's cool. You played the closed beta, right?
Yeah, and of course it'll be July 2nd. It'll be July 3rd. Be stupid. It's called Cabal 2. You know, it's got to be on the 2nd. All right. But yeah, I expected the beta to be around here anyway. It's still another full month. You know, you gotta wait a little bit longer, but it's coming soon.
Yo, let's at least play that on Sunday Fun Day. Come on.
Yeah,
I
we
want to
should.
play an MMORPG so bad.
We should have an MMORPG for Sunday Fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will. it's kind of a major release too, and it just the game had a lot of hype in closed beta, so I'm sure it'll do pretty. The first Cabal game was still loved by a lot of people, so I'm sure it'll do well. And GM Ice would not give you screenshots. I remember when we all get on, we're all gonna harass her for being a jerk.
Ooh.
All right.
I'm
Sounds
down
good.
for that.
Team MMO is gonna harass the GM, and then we all get banned.
We're like thugs.
It's a worthy cause.
It is a worthy cause. After she agreed to get screenshots for me, it just logs off. It's like, yeah, no problem. /log on. I guess she didn't mean that day or ever.
Did any of you ever play the original Cabal? Like that was like one of the first free-to-play Korean MMORPGs I played. Like that was actually like 3D, like not like MapleStory
Yeah.
or like in Trickster or whatever, like actual like 3D, like kind of realistic looking. And it left a good impression on me somehow. The music was good. Everything, it had all the features you'd expect.
But if it doesn't really add that much, it's just a polished game from what I remember. But
Oh, yeah,
I'll get a better shake in open beta. But the closed beta seemed like just a really polished regular game. It didn't have too much innovation, too much. But I mean,
We shall see.
yeah, we'll take a look see at it.
All right.
They came at 3 rounds of closed beta. Usually you get like 1 or 2. Like 1 is the norm, and then 2 maybe.
One that open.
Yeah, and then it goes right to open. Here you had 3 rounds of.
I don't even get why these games have closed betas or open betas. Aren't they already out in their home countries, like in Korea?
Yeah.
So what are they testing? I don't get it.
The release schedules are always really weird because
Yeah.
again, you're right. These games are already out in Korea. It just,
Yeah.
I guess, what's left to fix?
Yeah,
They
the
just
code
take-
is in there.
Maybe they're measuring reception.
Oh.
and they
They're
want to adjust
measuring
certain
feedback
features.
too. They
Yeah.
don't want to release and then they can't fix things. So
But everything should be fixed. It's already out in Korea for years.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's true.
I don't know, Americans or Westerners, whatever you want to call it, maybe they have a different impression.
So to me, it just
How
strikes
many-
as like a managed like scarcity kind of thing. They're trying to
Maybe-
build hype.
Yeah, that's a good point too.
But they actually did change some features because a lot of people didn't like the gender lock class in Cabal 2, for example. They actually worked with the Korean developer to just change that feature for the
Oh,
American
really?
release.
Oh wow.
Yeah. They were gender locked in Korea, which a lot of people think is no big deal. But for some reason, a lot of Westerners prefer to have, play whatever they want. And they actually literally changed that. for them. America.
Wow.
We get our genders.
I'm surprised the Korean the response time was that quick.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I feel like a foreign publisher and the foreign.
But the
developer.
publisher is still SSoft as a developer.
Oh,
the
that's
American
why.
subsidiary of the developer.
I see.
That's
I
why.
see. That makes sense.
I mean, it's a pretty smart move in my opinion, because I mean, like for me, like that would be a deal breaker for me. I wouldn't play a game like that.
Right.
With gender lock.
Yeah.
I personally don't care, but
Yeah,
I
I
can
don't
see
care.
how some people, there's so many games out there that you don't have to settle for, like, if the game doesn't have what you want, guess what? You go to MMOs.com and you find a different game.
I guess you know what it comes
You go to
down
Yeah,
MMOs.com,
roulette.
hit the roulette button.
There you go. Always believe roulette.
So Sean, what do you think of that roulette button? I think we put it in while you were gone.
Yeah, I like the roulette button.
All right.
It's fun.
Guys, I just rouletted Ragnarok Online. We're gonna play.
All right. Everyone roulette. See
Let's
what comes
go.
up.
Why,
It's all
why don't we
roulette.
Why don't we do that for Sunday Fun Day, huh?
Oh god.
Only if we play on
Ragnarok.
a 6K private server.
Too bad I rolled Ragnarok Online 2, so we gotta play that.
No, never mind.
No,
I
not
quit.
playing that game.
How quickly the enthusiasm dies down.
This game is fate. I just did it. I got Verdun. I wanted to do a video for this game, but I never got around to it. Maybe now I have to.
I was
Well,
want to play
I'll
that too.
play Verdun. I'll play
Oh,
Verdun.
you had it?
Yeah. It's
Oh,
great.
okay, cool. All right. When I get back to Vegas, I'll record a video with you on this.
So I got a question for you guys.
Shoot.
What E3 game announcement are you the most excited over?
That's a good question.
Ooh.
This wasn't really an announcement, but I'm just gonna throw it out there anyway. Persona 4. It was re-mentioned, with some trailers and stuff, because
Huh?
I loved Persona 4. Persona 5 got re-mentioned, and I remember after playing Persona 3, I liked it a lot. And playing Persona 4, I loved it. I was looking forward to Persona 5 for like years, right? But the game took forever to release, and I heard like they made that fighting game, the Persona 4 fighting game. I'm like, what the hell? What the hell are they doing? Make Persona 5 already. I don't want to play this shit. But like,
But that game is so good,
yeah,
Omer.
I heard good things, but like I don't play fighting games that much besides Super Smash Brothers. So I was like, what are they wasting their time for in this shit? And then guess what? They made Persona 4 remade on PS Vita, and they remade it like the second time with like Golden Edition or some shit. And I'm like, are you serious? And they announced just now, Persona 4 Dancing All Night. They made a rhythm-based Persona 4 game where like the Rise character, like she's like an idol in the game, and like she's going back touring like become her pop star career, and then they rehash the same story of like people appearing on the TV show, but like and combat doesn't work against them. She's got to dance her way and defeat the enemies that way. It makes no
Why?
kind of sense. Not even a little bit kind of sense. And I'm always like, what the hell? Why is Persona 5 not happening? But all this shit is. And but they already announced Persona 5 before. They just re-showed some trailers for it with E3 and stuff.
Alright.
So I'm excited about that.
So wait, is it rule MMO or anything?
What, E3?
Yeah, anything
Was
E3?
There weren't that many MMO stuff in E3. There's only a handful.
Okay. If it's anything, then I'm gonna go with the Final Fantasy 7.
Yeah,
remake.
that's kind of a big one too. Can't believe we hit that up until now.
Yeah.
Wait, what? I
They're-
haven't
they're-
heard this.
What?
Final Fantasy 7 remake officially.
They're actually remaking Final Fantasy 7.
Wait, like an H, like
Yes.
Yeah,
fully
like a-
remade
like a
with new
fully
graphics.
remade here.
Fully remade.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess it's time to play it.
It's fun.
You never played it?
No, I've played it, but
Oh.
I've never beaten it.
Oh.
So
It's really wow.
I beat this game like every other year on emulators, just for the sake of it.
Okay.
I have a good reason for not playing it though.
Huh.
All right, what is it?
Is I didn't have a PlayStation, and I tried to get it because I had the PC version, like the really old
Yep.
PC version. Didn't fucking work on my computer, man.
Oh, well,
PC version was always buggy.
I mean, I recommend just using an emulator.
Yeah.
PS1 emulator. It works on any old computer now.
No, I mean I have it now, but
Yeah.
this was before, right? So I just haven't had time to play it. Too many MMOs,
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a hard game to get into now.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of people who grew up with it though love it. That's the thing.
Guys, remember the PS3 tech demo for Final Fantasy 7?
Yes.
When the PS3 first launched, they're like, look what we got in the PS3. They showed this like amazing Final Fantasy 7 re-rendered, just like this opening scene, right? With in-game graphics, and it looked amazing. Everyone's like, you're remaking it? It's so cool. And then like, JK, that's just a tech demo. We're not gonna do shit with that. That was just
That's
like,
fucked up.
it was like the biggest cock tease ever for like fans of
That
the
is
game.
horrible.
Everyone's like, if the game was remade with those graphics, it'd be so cool. And they came out saying, we're never gonna remake it. Like, we're just, this was just the tech demo, and then boom, they're finally actually remaking it.
Yep. So that's my E3 news. How about you, Sean?
I'm not really excited for anything yet. The announcement about the HTC Vive, the VR headset being developed with Valve, is kind of exciting. More competition in the VR scene. There's one game coming out called Godling on PS4 that I just like the look of, where it's very like childish and cartoony. Yeah, and it's just like it's like you're a bug, I guess. It's a 2D game.
This looks like Sport or something.
It reminds me of what's that PS3 game where you're like a cotton ball or a
Katamari.
thing of thread? No, not Katamari. But yeah, I guess it's too early in the game for me to
This
say
is like
anything.
Pikmin.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
This is
Sounds like
Pikmin,
Pikmin.
right?
Yeah, but it's gonna run on Project Morpheus.
Oh.
I guess I'm waiting for the No Man's Sky announcement if they're gonna show anything and see if that game's even real.
Gumby,
Metal Gear Solid.
I'm gonna have to hold up for a second, all right? I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
call some bullshit what you just said.
What?
We're criticizing about like trailers having no actual gameplay,
They don't.
and
What
then
is
you're
this?
like, God, it looks kind of cool. What the hell is this?
This is
No, I
mushrooms
saw.
catching on fire.
I'm looking. The trailer that you found, I saw that. It's not the. There is a gameplay trailer. I'm
Okay,
looking
because
for
this
it.
is like
This is an awful
The thing that you're
trailer.
looking at is bullshit. I know.
Mushrooms are just blowing up.
Yeah, yeah.
mushrooms are on fire on this one.
Did everyone go already?
Yeah. Your turn.
Yeah.
Sure.
My the game I'm most excited for is Mother. They're gonna
That's
Ooh.
they're gonna release it on the virtual console, I believe, for the Wii U,
ooh.
which is Earthbound Zero. I don't know if you guys.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say, Mother's is Earthbound.
Yes.
Wait,
But-
it's not a
That's-
remake or
that's
anything?
a-
It's just like the original?
It's the original, but
Oh.
it's the first time that they've actually released it in English. So.
I
mean,
never beat
Aren't there
those
fan
original.
translations already?
Yeah,
And then there
Earthbound
are,
Beginnings.
yeah, but I mean,
Official.
eh.
It's gotta be legit. I'm looking at it right now.
Honestly, I never got the purpose of those like the retro releases or the virtual console on Wii, because I mean for the longest time I've always just used emulators.
Me too.
I mean I used to play NES, SNES, Game Boy, color games all the time on my computer, back in
Yeah,
high
me
school.
too.
But so I don't know. I guess if you don't want to be a thief.
Whoa, it's not
Sure,
stealing.
everyone.
Whoa, whoa.
does the same.
You're the only thief here.
Yeah. If you admit you're a thief, then you're a thief. Otherwise, you're good.
I was
That's
just,
justice.
Yes, I was just doing a tech demo. I wasn't actually playing them.
Yeah, exactly. You got to
Yeah.
see the engine at work.
He had the cartridge right next to him on his desk.
Obviously.
Just like to look at it.
I only download the games I have physical copies of, guys. Definitely. Kingdom Hearts 3 is also some gameplay was shown off too.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah, it looks
actually.
awesome.
It looks awesome for sure. But when is it coming out? Is it coming out this year? Is it going to come out next year?
I'm not sure
I
there's
don't
a
know.
release date for that one. I know the Final Fantasy remake. There's no release date yet. They said like they just
No.
started it, so that's like at least 2 years away.
Yeah, they did that. They did a cocktease trailer on that too, where it ends on Cloud's back, walking in the alley.
Okay, here's the game that looks cool. Have you guys heard of this one? It's a Star Wars game. I think it's Battlefront.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. The Battlefront announcement was
Yeah.
pretty cool. That's right. I forgot about that. Where they're not showing you a trailer. They're showing you gameplay. So they claim still.
But
They can mix of both.
It's like you
I
want
think
that
I
to be the
remember
game,
this
but
level.
oh, that's Hoth.
Hoth, yeah,
Yeah.
of course. That's like
Yo.
a classic level in Star Wars.
Didn't they have this in for N64?
That battle, yeah.
This battle with like, and you had to like rope these big guys walkers around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
ATs, right?
I played this level so much.
In the N64 version, yeah.
I'm pretty excited for Battlefront. I mean, every Battlefront game is just fun because it's it's Star Wars plus. If they make it anything like Battlefield, which they kind of were,
I mean, they're
I'll
both
be
EA,
happy.
right? They should just use the same engine, probably. Maybe.
probably. That's a good point.
That'd be pretty awesome.
if they screw it up, I'll be surprised. I mean, if they already have Battlefield, they just gotta reskin it basically.
I don't think you can screw up Star Wars. Even if it's a terrible game, the
People will
Star
buy
Wars
it.
fan base comes out for it.
All right, let's rope back around to some E3 MMO news.
Ooh,
Uh-oh.
yeah.
Uh-oh. Is this it was on E3 the ESO card game?
Yeah, they released a trailer. A useless trailer. There's literally no information.
Yeah, I think Aaron would have to put. I'll tell you what to put up like a game page for it at MMOs.com. He's looking at the trailer. There's nothing. There's no information on the website. There's nothing.
Yeah. So let's look at the trailer for a second and tell me what's going on.
All right, let's take a look. Scroll
This
down.
is an official reveal trailer.
Let's see what's revealed. All right,
For
guys.
the Elder Scrolls Legends.
I like these drawings.
I see a
All done by the
scroll.
same artist.
I see a scroll being revealed.
Ooh, is it an Elder Scroll?
It might be quite elderly. It's like a
Guys, I'm sorry to backtrack, but this fucking Star Wars game looks amazing.
yeah, it does. I
Yeah.
see.
Shit.
It's just Battlefield in space.
It's crazy.
Okay, so we see some still images of like these characters. All right, we got a spooky looking ghost. we got
spooky boogie.
spooky. We got some like elf chick. All right, there's nothing going on in this trailer.
So does this have a chance against? I think it's gonna be a Hearthstone clone, and I think it'll do okay because I mean, Elder Scrolls is a pretty big
yeah,
franchise.
just putting the Elder Scrolls name is gonna make a lot of people want to play it.
Yeah,
Yep.
It's gonna come out for tablets first, iPad, and PC. But I'm that just means there's gonna be a mobile phone release eventually, and Android and all that stuff.
Makes sense. I mean, Hearthstone is actually killing it on mobile right now. It's one of the most popular games on mobile.
Oh, I actually got a new phone yesterday. For my birthday. Thank you, Omar.
Mm-hmm.
And then so I was putting all my apps on it, and I saw Hearthstone in the store, and I almost downloaded it.
Why not? This is amazing.
Wow.
I'll download it right now.
I think that's a game that fits really well on mobile. You'd think like I mean, there's enough room to do anything you want. I played it on my smaller device. I think you need a minimum 5.5 inch device or 6-inch device to play it. It used to be that way, not anymore. Actually, now you can play it on any phone. But it works really well on the phone, and it's a fun game.
If you guys haven't tried Hearthstone yet on your phone, I recommend getting your phone, going to MMOs.com
Boom.
/review/Hearthstone, and then clicking the link.
Or they can just go on the App Store, which is probably easier. But you can also you can get them both.
You can give us some credit.
But
Oh, Omer, what? They did announce one thing about the Elder Scrolls game.
what they announced.
That it's going to be a strategy CCG.
Ooh.
mean-
So it's not like an action CCG where you like FPS with cards. Of course not. Of course
Yeah,
it's strategy.
I don't know why, but it's like specifically like on the
Page,
actual
yeah.
video. It's on the page. Yeah, it specifically says strategy CCG.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I mean that's the thing. They didn't release any info. Are we looking at like? I mean, are we talking like strategy as in it takes strategy to play a CCG, or are we talking like
Like
actual
what?
strategy?
Can you name
know?
Can you name a card game that's not strategy? Maybe like War. If you have like two decks, you got the highest card wins. But like, doesn't any game require some level of strategy? Like Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, everything requires strategy.
Well, pretty much. I don't understand why they're making the distinction, right? I mean,
Ooh.
there
I
has
mean,
to be a reason,
They're just.
right?
I feel like they're just trying to like give words without giving anything
It's a
away.
buzzwording.
Yes.
Buzzwording.
Yeah.
They want to keep all their options open. You know? They're not talking anything about the game because they don't know what they want to do with it yet. Maybe.
Yeah. So they really have
Hopefully
nothing on their
they,
website yet. So I just made some stuff up like customized decks, which I'm sure you can do.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like,
hopefully they prove us wrong though, and they actually have
Actual
a strategy element, something, like something above and beyond the normal, like
if
maybe
I had to guess, I'd say they'll be more complicated than Hearthstone. The audience will be a little more in depth, looking for something more in depth.
I mean, there's
Hearthstone just-
Blizzard,
yeah.
so
Yeah.
Blizzard
That
goes the
makes
simplicity
sense.
route.
That seems to be the
it's
Blizzard
honestly
thing
the
right
best.
It actually is a really good route because HOTS is a lot of fun. All right, let's be legit. HOTS is fun.
now. Yeah. So, well, I mean, it's good that there's going to be a little bit more complicated option in this whole
Mhm.
card game thing.
But will there be trading?
Ooh, that's a good question. I'm gonna say no.
Because Hearthstone doesn't have any trading. which
Yep,
is,
I'm
I think,
gonna
pretty
say they're gonna.
stupid.
I'm gonna say they're gonna copy that and do no, because it opens it up too much to hacking.
Yeah, that's true.
People are gonna get their
But then
accounts stolen.
again,
Mm.
that is a selling point that they can use,
Yeah.
Yeah.
a way to be different from Hearthstone, right?
That's true. That's true.
So I like about Infinity Wars.
You know-
Anything
you know,
Hex is the same thing.
Oh,
what
yeah.
Blizzard
Talk a
should
little
do?
about that, because you have
Yeah.
some experience with Infinity Wars.
Yeah, that game was fun. It was actually an original idea for a card game where you're not just throwing cards on the table. You have different zones on the field you have to play to. So if you want to defend your points, you have a defense zone. You want to attack, you have a defense zone. It was actually interesting. It has a pretty good.
Would you say it's like a lot more complicated than Hearthstone? Because Hearthstone is as
a
simple
lot?
as it gets.
The word "a lot." It's more complicated. Put it that
Okay.
way. I don't want to say a lot more complicated because it's still pretty simple. But
Mhm.
plus, any of these card games walk you through. As long as if you do the tutorial, you're a master.
Right.
You know, then it's just a matter of.
All right,
building
guys,
your deck.
who here actually does tutorials for new games? Let's be real.
Not me.
Not me.
Some- for the
Skip
card
that shit
games.
immediately.
Most games I
Well,
don't.
I do, but I never do it right away. It has to be something as in like I go into the game and I'm like, damn, I fucking suck, and then I back up and do the tutorial.
Oh.
But if you make me do the tutorial in the beginning, I will just straight up not
Oh,
play
yeah.
your game. I'm sorry.
It's like when you open like a box or like an appliance and you want to hook it up. Like the first thing a guy does is just throw the instructions away. He doesn't need that shit. Alright?
If you're a man, you don't
You're
need
a man.
instructions.
And like if you're like want to look for something in the store,
Oh,
if you're a
God,
guy,
this
do you
is
ever
hilarious.
ask for help? Do you
This
ever
is
ask the guy
hilarious.
to teach you? No.
Oh
I
my
would never.
I was like, where do we go? I'm like, let's ask this guy. He's like, no, let's just walk around and figure it out. I'm like,
Yeah,
what?
What kind of man are you if you would ask for help on finding something in the store? All right, that's a woman's rule.
Whoa.
Wow, whoa.
Alright, social justice time.
Social kidding.
Social justice warrior.
Am I the only one that does that? Where do you stand, Shu? Do you ask for help?
Actually, I don't. I try not to. I don't like talking to people, so
Good.
I'd prefer to look on my
To
own.
wander aimlessly,
Yeah.
lost in somewhere.
It'd have to be like totally hopeless. Like it'd have to be, A, it's totally hopeless, and B, like I really want the item for me to ask somebody.
Think of it this way: you know, like a quest in MMORPG, right? If the arrow just told you exactly where to go and exactly where it is that as rewarding as just doing it on your own?
Is it as rewarding to do it on your own?
Depends on the context.
Yeah, it depends on the game.
Come on, you want to like if let's say a game presents you like this really cool riddle, you have to solve the riddle to like get to the next part of the quest. Would you want like a cheat button over there? You click it, it just gives you the answer.
I mean,
Oh,
I
that's-
want the option there. Yeah.
No. You got if the option's there, you'll click on it. You know.
No, I'll think about
Like
it
a
for a few
point and click
minutes, and then I'll.
No, imagine like Hearthstone where you push one button, right? You can just see the enemy's cards. If the option is there, everyone's gonna use it. Okay.
It's not a game anymore.
It's not like
I mean, before we can answer that, let's answer a very fundamental question: who here actually reads the quests?
not me.
That's
Right? Right?
It ain't me.
I'm trying to think of a game I
I
did that
don't.
for.
I actually read. Oh, actually, I listened to a lot of the Star Wars class
It
quests.
was well done.
Yeah,
was
yeah,
voice
yeah.
acted, that's
It was
why.
voice acted, yeah. But there was like you could tell some were just filler, like get me 10 rat carcasses or whatever. Those I didn't
Yeah.
read. But the main story quests were always voiced over, and I listened to them all.
Guys, what do they do with the rat carcasses? What do they do with all those rat carcasses?
They can make a stew for you.
I know, like in some games, like you kill like a rat and it drops like a sword. It's like, what? Where was this rat carrying the sword? Or like you kill a rat and it drops like rat blood in vials. Like, why is it in a vial? Like the rat carries on his fur like vialed up.
So wait, before we lose complete track, Sean, what was that card game called again? The one with the zones?
Infinity Wars.
Infinity War. And is that mobile?
Not yet. No,
Not
it's
yet?
on Steam.
Are they planning on doing it or no?
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Every card game has to be mobile. I am.
Yeah, all the Hex is doing the same. Yeah, they're all going mobile eventually. They all claim they're going mobile sometime soon. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, that's
There's no reason.
half the reason you make a card game is to go mobile.
I feel
That's
like
the big
I
market.
played Hearthstone when it came out, but the only time I can see myself playing it like a lot is if I'm waiting on a train or bus or something. Like, if I'm in my PC, I don't want to play it.
I think it's a game you can
Turn-based.
play on like one monitor and like not pay enough attention. It's a simple game, but I think it's well done.
I mean, a lot of people do play it like a lot,
Yeah.
for hours. Yeah, so I guess it's.
There's something to it, obviously.
We knew a guy who was he did tournaments. He wanted to go pro.
Oh, what was Dirty Headshot?
Dirty headshot, yeah, our
Mhm.
friend.
Yeah, he was his dream died though. He was trying to go pro. He had like how
I
many
don't know,
videos
I
did he have on
haven't talked to
Twitch? At one point.
He had a couple.
I
I
remember
mean, he got on a team. He did some tournaments.
Yeah. I mean,
he did
Surfing. I
alright.
remember Surfing linked me this stream, and I linked it to a bunch of people I played Dota with.
Yeah, he had like 30 people, 40 people.
I don't
something
know.
like
Also on some actual free-to-play news this week too.
that. Ooh.
A new game. Shoot, you put this news up earlier. King of Wushu, right?
Ooh,
From my
Chinese.
favorite development team.
Yeah.
You know, it's
That
a
was
mo.
up, way earlier.
I thought it was Let me see when this is posted.
June 12th. June 12th.
Oh yeah, it's still this week. It counts.
That was this week.
Yeah, it is this week. That's true. All right. So what is this? A MOBA?
It is a MOBA set in the amazing Wushu universe. You know, they sell this as, you know, we have all
Is
the
that-
Wushu
is that a
characters.
bonus?
Is that a bonus? Good question. According to Snail Games, it's a big bonus.
Oh, I thought this was Perfect World. I'm just-
No. sorry.
If you want Perfect World, here, this one. It's called World of Jade Dynasty.
I got him
Is
confused.
that a MOBA?
No, it's MMORPG. It's
Yeah.
weird because the name. Are you trying to copy WoW or something? Because they already have a game called Jade Dynasty. It's an MMORPG, and now they're
Yeah.
making one called World of Jade Dynasty.
I like how in this trailer they just stopped caring. Everyone flies. It's DBZ.
Oh my god! I want you to read this quote in this article. It says it uses an in-house engine and will feature large-scale PvP involving quote flying battleships inspired by ancient Chinese designs. End quote.
We all know that's why Europe stayed out of China. Due to their ancient Chinese battleships.
Wait. That makes no kind of sense.
What are you talking about? It makes perfect sense.
Flying battleships from ancient Chinese design.
Yo, don't you know the Chinese had battleships, flying battleships figured out.
Yeah.
What the hell?
China's awesome. Dude, this comes from the mind of the Perfect World character creator.
Yes,
Okay, you guys are my awesome character. Yeah, it's
The
best.
character that was collapsing in on
Epitome of
itself.
beauty.
Like
There you go. Shirley appreciates beauty. Okay, it's on the inside.
can't rival my pale mustache.
No. It's a solid game. It's a solid character creator just to mention if you're bored.
Okay, here's a question: what other free-to-play MMORPG has flying battleships?
Dreadnought. I saw the video.
Well,
from
that's
last
not
week.
MMORPG.
Oh, okay. EVE Online.
It's not free-to-play.
Oh my
It's
god.
an old game. It's Russian.
All game that's Russian.
Risky.
Based on ancient Russian battleship designs.
Oh wait, you should remember we played this like years ago. It was called Allods.
Yeah. I
Oh,
remember
Allied.
odds.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I remember when it was on Jeep when it first launched. The game was super popular when it first started.
I remember the beginning zones weren't bad from what I remember. Like it looked decent.
Okay, there was a fundamental design problem with Allods. I don't know if you remember, Han, but I remember there's one quest. You go inside this house in town, right?
Mhm.
And there's like, this NPC turns into like an enemy, right?
Okay.
And you kill him.
Okay.
And it takes 1 minute to respawn, right?
Mhm.
When the game first started, there was like 1,000 players lined up in that house, and everyone was trying to get the first hit on that guy to finish this quest. It took like hours to get your shit done.
That's like part and parcel though for
Yeah.
MMORPG launch. I love that. I love that feeling.
I kind of like it too. It gives it like
Yeah.
all these people running around. Nobody knows what the hell's going on.
We have a shared experience, you know. Now if you
Yeah.
play MMORPG, you're just basically playing alone for the first like 20 hours, you know.
Especially for the instance games. Like if you play Vindictus, every area outside the main town is instanced. You know that
Yeah.
format. Some other free to play news this week. We got Victory Command launched its first patch. I did a first look on that game. It's interesting. Maybe we should do a Sunday Fun Day for that too.
It's like a weird like MOBA / RTS, right?
Think of it like StarCraft, a game of StarCraft, right? Where like one guy you can choose. You want to get like 10 Marines. You want to get 2 tanks. You want to get like 1 Vulture. You know, different kinds of units.
Hmm.
And basically, when those units die, they don't respawn. So that's like the MOBA. It's like you need to capture certain points. Whoever gets a certain number of points first wins. But because it's a lot of micro. You know, you don't want to lose a single unit and you need to play them correctly. And you use the terrain to your advantage. The concept, I think, is really cool. But the core gameplay, when you first launch the game, it feels like rock paper scissors. Like like Marines, like the infantry kill the tanks kill the recons, and the recons
kill tanks.
Yeah, tanks do no damage to infantry. Like you could have you get like 1 infantry unit shooting a tank, and the tank is shooting its huge barrel at you, right, with a big gun. You can it'll take like 5 minutes to kill that 1 Marine.
That's weird.
This
reminds me of a custom game for StarCraft, like where you basically each player picked like 1 tank or like 5 Marines and just fought in an arena.
Mm-hmm.
Like a free for all though. I forgot the name of it, but that's pretty cool. Does anyone play it, or is it like Sins of a?
It's like Sins of a Dark Age right now. No, it's still early access technically, so that's their out for like not being popular yet.
All right. Maybe we'll play that.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty fun though. The concept was pretty cool.
How many players on each team?
Oof, I think like 5. 5.
Okay, so we'll get 5 and play against 5 people.
But the micro is fun. Just knowing, not losing a single unit, playing them properly, and teamwork is essential. It's cool. It's different than the other MOBAs, which by itself I think is worth mentioning. You know, commending.
All right, fair enough. Now jumping back to E3, what did you guys hear about this whole virtual Microsoft HoloLens or whatever?
I saw the trailer. It looks awesome.
I heard there was some new stuff on that.
The Minecraft HoloLens demo just looked awesome. Like, so, if you saw the video.
Is this a real thing?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Is this gonna happen?
Yeah.
I have my doubts.
I don't believe it.
I don't believe it.
What?
I'm not buying it yet.
Why?
I'm not buying it. Something's fishy.
You're not buying it?
I'm not buying it.
This is not like Star Citizen. This is gonna happen, alright? First of all, you have a real company announcing it, Microsoft. Not like what's his name? Wing Commander from like 20 years ago.
But you know what I don't get? The game they decided to do with it was Minecraft.
Because it's only like the biggest game.
Microsoft owns Minecraft.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I don't know.
This article from Wired goes over the details when they actually field tested. And, you know, it doesn't live up to the demo
really?
presentation, of course.
Oh.
So it has a long way to go. It's just they're just showing you what they want it to be, not what it is, like Google Glass.
Yeah, that whole thing flopped.
Keep in mind, like, just because it's a big company doesn't mean they're going to be successful.
Yeah. I'm a cynic. I'm agreeing with Sean on this one. This is going to be a Google Glass kind of thing.
I've become very cynical about tech lately myself. Probably your fault, Aaron.
I mean, we've been let down so much. It's kind of to be expected, right?
Yeah, but I think this could happen. I don't see why not.
Yeah, but it needs to be in my hand or it didn't happen.
Yeah,
you know?
It's gonna be weird.
If I'm not using it, then happen.
I don't know.
Yo, just imagine playing a game like Second Life with like VR like this.
Oh my god.
That'd be amazing. Island here.
No.
No, it's Hentai High. Get it right.
I mean, this.
I'm sorry.
Wow, Hentai High.
This is different than VR though. I think kind of. It's like this is kind of. This seems more like altered reality, like where it's like you put it on and it's like floating screens in front of you, like not like you're not in a
augmented reality.
That's a good word. That's the word I'm looking for.
But can't you also like that first person view if you want?
I don't know if it's the same. I don't know if it's
What do you mean first person view?
I think they're going just for holograms. Like when you put this on, you just in the real world you just see holograms.
That's what it's being billed as because they're trying to garner, you know, larger consumer base. But instead of just marketing it to games, like. I mean, I don't know what Oculus is now. Oculus is going to turn into some social network, but
Oculus is just going to be made for porn. That's the market.
No, it's made for ads. You put it on, and Facebook shows you ads, streaming ads in 3D.
Are you one of those guys who thinks Facebook's going to destroy it? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. I think they're going to fund it well, and it'll just have Facebook support on everything.
Yeah.
You can e-stalk your friends.
And Instagram support.
You can stalk your friends. You can enter their birthday party. If you weren't invited to their wedding, you can just load it up.
No, with the Cash App, you got to pay $10. It just like hops into somebody's camera and like you can just view it from there.
Oh my god. That's pretty cool though. Imagine like in the future we're gonna hire like instead of a photographer for your wedding, you're gonna hire like a VR technician for your wedding, and you can relive your wedding, like with the Oculus, you know.
How about you can't relive the interactions though, like.
No, just record everything. Like the
Actual
world.
VR, like we're talking I'm talking
You're
Star
talking
Trek
holodeck.
holodeck
The
level
holodeck.
from Star Trek. Right? I'm waiting for that. Okay, that's
Alright, keep waiting.
well, I get that.
Reality
point,
is a holodeck. Doesn't matter.
Dang. Wait, isn't
Did
wasn't
I
that the
want
plot
that
in Star
too?
Ocean?
Yeah.
Yeah, no spoilers, dude.
Oh, I'm just trying to
Like,
tie
like-
everything in. There's a reason everything we say in this podcast
It's
is
planned.
related to everything else. Exactly.
You just find those lines and put them
Yeah,
together.
there's
We
actually
actually
a-
sat down and wrote the script for 3 hours yesterday.
Three,
Just
like
so you guys
30
know.
hours. This is
Yeah.
like this is an ordeal.
Actually, if you decipher this podcast, you can actually hack into our website and steal all the posts.
If
All
you
the
play
posts.
it backwards, we give you E3 press coverage.
That's right.
You know, man, I want that holodeck with hentai high.
GG.
GG.
Yo, every time I watch Star Trek and they're in the holodeck, I'm always so jealous. They can do like so much. That would be like the pinnacle of entertainment.
The holodeck is the
Right?
ultimate plot device. It just serves for Data to screw up.
Yeah. It's like there's so many like interesting
Only-
episodes. with
Things
the
only
holodeck.
go wrong in the holodeck.
And there's an option to turn like the safety off, which is there's no reason for
And
that.
somehow holograms become real. I don't know.
Yeah. If you turn the safety off in like the virtual reality room in Star Trek, the holograms can kill you. It makes no kind of sense, but
Professor Moriarty tries to blow up the Enterprise.
yeah. Good episode by the way. That was a good.
Good episode. Of
The
course.
ship in a bottle, I think. That was solid.
Oh yeah. Anyway, let's transition out. Before we
Uh,
go too deep into Star Trek.
I love Star Trek.
Let's do. We'll do the dumb controversy right now.
Okay,
Because
good.
I'm
You
ready.
got one?
Before
Let's
we
hear it.
forget.
Yeah, yeah.
Before
we
I
got-
forget, like last week.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah, we
You
didn't do
guys-
one last
Yeah.
I wasn't around to remind you about how
That's
dumb
why.
things are.
week. Your replacement said he had one, but then like he never brought it up.
You forgot. You
Yeah,
forgot.
yeah.
That's the way she goes. So this controversy is You know what? It is an MMORPG. We
Boom.
can talk about the definition.
You're taking a stand on this term.
I'm
Everyone
taking a
can just-
stand on the ludicrous notion of definitions. Anyway, Grand Theft Auto 5 was on the Steam sale, and what happened was the price was raised to $80 for Grand Theft Auto 5, the basic package, and
Wait,
then
what?
marked as being on sale at the normal sale
$60.
value, $60. So
That's
it would
fucked
show up the Steam
up.
sale.
Oh,
It
that's
gets
hilarious.
better. Then Steam bundled that normal package with 2 like cash shop cards for money, right? For in-game currency. And that showed up in the Steam sale as $20, but it looked like you were buying GTA 5 for $20, not the actual game. You're just buying cash cards.
What?
So I don't know who sets those prices, if that's Steam or Rockstar. I imagine it's
Rockstar.
Steam.
I think
I
it's,
think Rockstar.
Is it?
I think it's Rockstar.
Yeah. I'm pretty
Really?
sure.
Yeah.
Anyway, they screwed up, and I was so excited. I thought I was going to get GTA 5. No.
But did you actually buy it?
No, I didn't actually buy it.
But that's like for such a major title to have like that kind of like disaster, like to make that kind of pricing is like so insulting to players.
I mean, I don't think it was a disaster. I think it was planned. They just wanted to. They didn't want to be crowded out because they weren't in the sale.
But you can't just raise your price and say it's on sale back to normal price.
Exactly.
Well,
You can't do that.
You clearly can. They just did.
But they get so much like ill will for doing that.
Yeah. I'm not gonna buy it for
Yeah.
$60. I'll wait till it's like 10 maybe.
I'll buy on the Humble one, the one was $1.
I'll buy when it's 5 or 10. I won't wait till. I
Yes.
won't wait that long.
The iron law of PC games: everything, given enough time, everything will be on the Humble bundle for $1.
Well, of course.
That's the way it works.
That's
But
horrible, though.
it's really bad marketing. I mean, why not just put it like for $30, $40? They'll make a lot. They'll make so much money.
Well,
Oh,
don't
that-
get on sale. Don't worry, guys. $60.
Yeah, it's just
It was $80.
it's
You're getting a
normally
deal.
80. Yeah, if you
And you're getting some free in-game currency. That's what it's all about.
There's a game for sale right now on Steam for 50 cents. Dino D-Day.
how did they, like the
I'll play
credit
some
card transaction
Dino.
fee is like at least like 10 cents, you know. It's weird. Guys, on the Steam sale, everyone's just buy tons of games they're never gonna play. Just the way it always works.
Have you guys played the Talos Principle? That game looks pretty cool.
No, I kind of want to, but I know I'm never going to.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of those.
Shu and Sean, have you guys played the Stanley Parable?
I
have not
No,
played
but I've watched streamers play it. I watched robots play it, and that was
Yeah.
enough. So
Oh, yeah, it was a fun little game for an hour or two.
Yeah. Shu, you should play that. It's really, really cool.
Is it?
It's just really cool. That's all I can. That's all. I
If
can
you're
say.
into like game design, I think you'll enjoy it.
Yeah.
it challenges the
Alright,
paradigms
alright.
of game design.
Yeah.
Is that on the sale right now or?
I mean, let's find out.
Well, no, I don't. Oh, Final Fantasy's on sale though. All your Final Fantasy games.
Stanley Parable is 50% off right now.
Yeah.
It's definitely worth checking out. I think you'll like it a lot. It only takes an hour to like, get through the fun stuff too.
All right. All right. I will check it out.
That's your That's your homework for the week, too. All right.
Okay. All right.
That's your hentai high homework. All right. I'm gonna quit. There will be a test.
Wow, my hentai.
We should probably introduce where this
I
hentai
like
high
it,
is
I
coming
like it,
from.
I like
but,
Yeah, where is that coming from? I don't know. I feel out of the loop in this one.
Oh, it's a role playing community in Second Life.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you still playing Second Life?
I got Shoe
Yeah,
addicted.
I've been playing. I have been playing in this this hentai high role playing thing, and I've been playing with mommy and my friend Yui.
So it's Second Life started, but based on that one documentary we watched, and then we went out for like a joke for like an hour, and then she stuck
It
up.
evolved.
It evolved.
Oh my god!
As it is
It's all
wont
your
to do.
fault, Omer.
I know,
It's
it is
all
my
your
fault. I got you hooked. You had like no interest in getting on, so I'm like, yeah, let's do this.
And you're like, let's go a little trolling. And I was like, okay, let's go.
It was pretty fun though.
Let's go. I wanted to watch. I wanted to watch you troll. That's what I wanted to do, right? I did not expect to get hooked into the game. You know. You know, once I achieved my dream in the game, it was just
Becoming
hard
anime.
to leave. You know, it was hard to leave.
Mhm.
It's all your fault.
I'll take responsibility for that one. Last bit of MMO news before we probably get off track or something else. Path of Exile Awakening, which was announced a while ago, is actually finally launching later this month.
Ooh. Is
Wow,
that an
that's
expansion?
Yeah, it adds a new act to the game, Act 4.
Oh,
As
I
well
read
as,
about this, yeah.
Some new stockable skill trees with more gems, as well as revamped netcode, so the game functions better with more players.
This,
Yeah.
That's always good.
this is a good game. This is a free-to-play game done right. Like
I completely agree.
Link it, please.
If you like the Diablo games, this is a must play for anyone.
I've never played Diablo 3. Well, I played it when I was at Blizzard, but then after that, I never played it.
Diablo
I
3.
played a lot of D3.
D3 is meh. This is what D3 basically should have been.
Damn, that'd be fighting words against D3 fans.
It wasn't meh. Come on. It wasn't-
D3.
I, don't
I
know
got
about
my
this
money's worth.
site.
D3. I mean, I got my money's worth too. Obviously, I paid $60 day one. I played it for like at least like 100 hours, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, coming from D2, where I played it for literally a decade.
Well, yeah, I can understand that, and I know it's not the expectation that.
Do you like how you
on
can like
D2.
you like how there's like no trading system in D3?
Yeah, that's such garbage.
Did you hear about
It's
that?
basically a
Site is
single-player
triggering
game.
me.
Yeah, it's a single player. You can't trade. It's like, yo, I got this really cool, awesome gear for like a witch doctor, right? Too bad I'm not a witch doctor, and I can never trade it to another witch doctor because it's a single player game.
But yeah, but I mean, Path of Exile. If you're looking for Diablo 2, like a sequel or like something along those lines,
That like isometric action RPG.
Yeah,
element
there's no comparison. Like this Path of Exile is like the game for you.
is the game to play.
I mean, there's nothing
Awesome.
else. You know, like
It's been out for like over a year now too. It's amazing.
like
I think
Diablo
Been
3.
almost 2 years.
Diablo 3 is kind of like the new Blizzard, where everything is simple, which is still fine if that's what you're into. You know, like
Mm-hmm.
like Hearthstone, Heroes of the Storm. If you're into the simple, you know, action, jump in, jump out, that's fine. Path of Exile is arcane. Like it's gonna take you days, weeks, just figure out what's going on. You know, like
Good
kind of
word
like.
choice.
Thank you.
Good word
You
choice.
don't know,
Like,
this,
like your
this
first
website's-
character. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
Your first character in Path of Exile, you will ruin. You will spend 10, 20 hours, and then you will realize only after 10, 20 hours that you did it all wrong. And you
Love
will
games
start,
like that.
Just
Don't
like
you
D2.
love games like that?
Just
Yeah.
like D2, you know? Like,
Yeah.
you just put points wherever, and you're like, oh, I screwed up. Like, this character sucks.
Actually-
now.
How is this a good thing?
It's an amazing game. It's an amazing
I don't
game.
have tolerance for that anymore.
Well, I'm
Live
just
and
I
saying,
don't know.
if that's what you're
more
looking for,
about
like
this.
Diablo 2, this is the game for you. If you're looking for Hearthstone of card games, or of action games, then Diablo 3 is good. Depends what you're after.
Yeah, shit, what were you saying?
I was gonna say this website is triggering my terraphobia. There's like monsters at the bottom that have like tons of holes all over them. Like, what the hell is that?
Oh, and also,
That is a freaky looking monster.
Right? What the
like,
hell?
this game actually has a theme better too, I feel like. You know, like that gritty, dark Diablo 2 theme?
Hmm.
Like, this does a better job of replicating that than I felt Diablo 3 did.
That's good. Interesting.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Last bit of new game was announced this week actually.
Which one?
Burst Fire Alpha. Both
Burst
Shu
Fire.
and I covered that game. You know, we both put a news article for it. Not
Oh,
knowing
it
each
must,
other.
it
No.
must be good.
Must be good. It's just it's basically a Counter-Strike kind of game where it's buy to play. It's a tactical shooter. They actually it's a slow paced shooter, which is like a really weird way to describe it. But I guess they say it's because there's traps and stuff. You got to plan your attacks.
Huh.
It's an interesting take on FPS. I hope it does really well, the game.
But the funny thing is, somebody actually commented on your news post about it, saying the company that's making it, Free Range Entertainment, is the same people that did Wars, Infestation, Big Rigs, and like
War Z?
and Wars.
Oh,
Yes,
God.
War Z, War Z.
Oh.
It's this guy named Sergey, who's like apparently some Russian
Yeah.
Russian scammer, who, like makes these dookie games.
So
He
what does that mean
promises
now?
features-
I'm glad he's still making stuff.
Yeah, he promises features in like elements of games that he never delivers. He
Nice.
actually made
Damn
the,
it!
he made the Big Rigs engine.
What?
This just ruined my dreams, Omer.
So
I was
people-
so excited.
People are going to say Burst Fire's going to suck because of that. I mean, there is a connection between Big Rain Games and like those other titles with Sergey. So like, there's a connection there, and thanks to the Reddit detectives and the internet detectives, they're already spotting it out right now.
Oh, well then it's gone.
Maybe he's
I
trying
got
to turn a
scammed
leaf.
by him, so.
On
I'm
which
not-
game? Which game?
On War Z.
Yep.
I liked War Z. I was hacking in it. All you do in War Z, you hide behind a dumpster. You server hop, get items, server hop. And then one of our friends in Vent had the, what do you call it, like see-through walls. You could see where every other player was on the map.
Nice.
Everybody was hacking. You could always tell. Everybody was hacking. The game was like, who paid more money for hacks? It's a good game, solid. Go play
Solid.
War Z.
10 out of 10 for Sean Sullivan.
Best survival
Oh
game.
boy.
So I'm still waiting for a top 10 of these survival kind of games from you.
I'm just Rust is probably gonna be number one. They're the only one that's actually delivered on their promises.
Wow.
Yeah, Rust is good.
The development team behind Rust has done a lot. I think I say that every week too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've earned your respect, I can tell.
They really have, because everyone told me they were gonna take the money and run, and I believed foolishly, but they didn't.
They're the only ones.
They're the only ones. Everyone else took my money. DayZ, I can't remember any of them. Savage
Oh.
Lands.
What was that thing with DayZ? Like, you said I think the guy's making a new game.
Oh yeah, he left DayZ a while. He's
Yeah,
making
well,
a MMO for Xbox One now.
Oh.
It sounds like Star Citizen. So
Oh, God.
let's see what's the name of it called. Making an Xbox One MMO. It's called Ion.
Ooh, I like the name. Ion.
Short name.
Very space.
I'm very surprised that name wasn't taken yet for a game.
That's good point.
They've already taken IO. That was from the creators of Shadow of Colossus, though.
There's also a hero in Dota too.
Ooh. Yeah, remember that guy? What's his name? The guy that made DayZ? Dean Hall. I think
Yeah,
he,
yeah, yeah,
At one
yeah.
point he said he's like, yeah, DayZ is a failed project. Oh, I'm gonna go now. See
Yeah,
ya.
yeah, I remember.
See
that.
ya.
See you later.
Later, noobs.
Should have never used the Arma engine.
Well, with that in mind, we're past an hour, so we should also say see ya soon.
Ooh, look at that! Look at that
Ah.
transition. That
That's why
catch.
he's the transitioner.
Yep.
Wow.
So hopefully by next week, Omer will be back in Vegas, right?
Yep, definitely.
Yeah. So
I thought you were back already.
Thursday, yo.
Thursday.
Alright.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
I'm probably still going to be in New Jersey for another week or so, getting things settled here. Any plans for you guys next week, or can we count on you two for the podcast?
No, my life is devoted to MMOs.
Excellent.
as
That's
it
what I want to
should
hear.
be.
That's what I want to hear.
So I'll be here.
Excellent.
I'll be here too.
Excellent.
Playing Hentai High.
Nice.
on a Sunday fun day one day, I hope.
Oh, we should.
Oh, are we gonna? Let's go. Let's go.
We need more event days, because this Sunday Monday is getting crowded. Sunday Funday is getting crowded. How about,
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff we want to play for like these group
It's
games.
true.
how about Saturday Cyber Day? We just-
What?
I don't know. I'm making stuff.
That's
just
where you
cyber.
would do Hentai High.
That's
on
the
Saturday.
day. That's for Second
All
Life.
right, all right. We gotta
What,
go.
Troll Thursdays or something. Double
We'll-
T.
Troll Thursdays.
We'll think of something. All right, guys.
All right.
That's it for now. Say your goodbyes in any order.
This is Omer signing out.
See ya.
The
All right, bye, guys.
Later, noobs. Smell you later.